Anybody can fall down. As much as you think, not me, how does a person ever get to that point?
All my problems are my own problems.
Yeah.
And I'm the only person that can fix my problems. It's like I can't rely on anything else, anybody else, because guess what? That's never worked in my life before either.
What I enjoy about our friendship and who we are, right? We both don't accept the other person being a fucking loser. If I easily wanted to accept a lot of excuses about what has happened, I could easily do that. Or I can just shut the fuck up, get up, and go fucking do it, right?
Welcome to Bryan and Paul. I am Bryan.
And I am Paul. Today, we're excited to share a discussion with you about breaking out of your negative mindset.
Now, people are different in what motivates them to change their behavior, particularly when it comes to a negative mindset. Now, personally for me, as someone that has grown up with a glass half empty mindset, I have learned the power of positivity to help improve my perception and perspective.
I definitely understand the value and benefit of a positive attitude to focus on your actions and goals. But for me, it helps when I'm talking about the winner-loser mentality. The tough talks that you have to have both with yourself and with a peer. When the chips are down on the table, are you someone that packs it up and says, I'm done? Or are you a person that says, I'm not going to be a loser, I'm going to be a winner, and reevaluate the strategy and the actions that you're taking to ensure success? So let's go ahead and let's dive into this discussion.
I even told my wife that. One of the reasons that made me even reach out to you is I know you're going through it, because we just kept feeling it, man. You were going through a slump when I was starting to get motivated. Let's be honest. My wife, what's really nice is my wife has been super awesome. And she's been very sympathetic and understanding to what has happened over time.
Yeah.
But you know what? If I easily wanted to accept a lot of excuses about what has happened, I could easily do that, right? And my wife would be understanding to me. She's like, oh yeah, it's been hard, and you've had weird circles. You had a kid, you know what I mean? And this happened. And it's very nice of her to do that. But then there was a moment, not discrediting how nice she is or discrediting what she's doing, because she's awesome. But it's also like the moment of, all right, at what point do I go, this is what a loser does? A loser lets life take over. A winner takes it by the grass and does it. And so what? Everybody goes up and down, right? It's not the fact that anybody's going to do it. And I can piddle on what has happened and that I keep losing the grip. Or I can just shut the fuck up, get up, and go fucking do it, right? That's kind of where I got to. I was just like, shut the fuck up. I just always would think that I would sit in offices with people for years and go, stop grumbling, stop whining, and go fucking do it. You know what I mean? And then here I am in a mode where it's like, oh, I'm being an asshole bitch right now, right? Like that, you know what I mean? I'm not going to be what I dislike.
The reality is that, is kind of going through this journey is all my problems are my own problems.
Yeah.
And I'm the only person that can fix my problems.
Yeah.
It's like I can't rely on anything else, anybody else, because guess what? That's never worked in my life before either. So
exactly. But and here's the thing, now disassociate. And I don't want this to get involved with my wife, because it's much different when you have a partner and you're working through things, right? You need a support system. But what's nice about us, we're also, what I enjoy about our friendship and who we are, right? We both don't accept the other person being a fucking loser, right?
Yep. Yeah.
It's surrounding yourself with winners. Even all the self-help stuff that I keep learning, it goes, let go of the people that allow you to lose. Now, on the plus side is, I don't have to, that's not the reason of our friendship. It goes beyond that, right? But it's nice that we're in the same business field, so we can sit down and talk. We go, like yesterday. I was a little bit in the dumps yesterday, man. And you were like, let's set up and go do something, right? And I wasn't like totally I was still going to get my stuff done, but I was a little just frustrated yesterday. Let's rock and roll, man. So, and I appreciate you letting me take about the first 5 minutes to just get my gripe out, right? Because I think it's important to know that I just had to get it out, and I appreciate you listening to that, bro, because I needed to just dump that one for a minute and not on my wife, who's you know what I mean? Here's all my shit anyway. So I feel better now. That makes me at least go, it's done. And here's the thing, right? what we've learned over the years, no matter how strong or powerful or what you've been through before, anybody, this is the big thing that I've learned over the last year or so. Anybody can fall down, right? Anybody. You know, as much as you think, not me, how does a person ever get to that point? You know, you just learn. I think one of the eye-opening things is that fucking can happen to everybody and anybody. But I think one of the better parts that have come from it is not only the knockdown, but the reality is it also allowed me to evaluate my life and go, you know what, there were some things that I wasn't super great at anyway, so they needed to change nonetheless. I appreciate now, because at this point here, I'm just done. Like in the past, if this would have came up, I'd be like, oh, and I would have sat on the porch and had some beers and really just woke up in the morning and a bit disappointed and depressed and just done nothing. That, man. Being a loser after 40 is not going to work for me. So not going to happen, not going to work, and don't want to do it. So
yeah, for sure. For sure.
Sorry, man. I'm just like, I'm doing a whole speech here. Let's fucking go.
It's just on a rampage. Well, you got to get your mojo back, right? And that's the saying. So that's why I was trying to send a positive encouragement, because I realized, oh, you know, not only is it kind of breaking this routine that we're just starting, and I know for me, it was making me feel great, but also the fact that I got to pick my buddy up as much as possible. I can't do anything for Paul, but try to support him. But outside of that, I got to keep doing my own thing. Yeah. I can't come up with another excuse or reason to stop.
This is the part. When you stay motivated and you keep working, you're going to push me to keep going.
Breaking a negative mindset or negative pattern is never easy for people. And it's not easy for me as well. I value being open and honest with myself. And I find motivation in my goals and action plan when there's real talk and discussion. There's no need to keep beating yourself up or excessively focusing on the negative aspect of your mind, the action, or behavior that you wanted to change. Simply acceptance. Then, only then, you can reevaluate and identify what you need to do as far as planning, actions, and reevaluation of goals so that you do succeed going forward.
I genuinely appreciate how this approach has helped you, Paul, to be able to acknowledge and accept the various aspects of your life you may want to change. I think acceptance and acknowledgement are critical components to mindfulness. On the other hand, I'm a huge proponent of a positive mindset to help us change our behaviors and achieve success. And we'll discuss some of that in our next video. We truly appreciate your support. Please experience a joyful, healthy, loving week. Thank you.